Good day, everybody. This is V, Garden Warrior Q, and I just wanted to give you a little update as to what I've been doing. It's still a mess out here. This is my balcony garden, but it's coming along better. As you can see, I've added a rack. You can't see the rack, but there's a rack back there, and those are my mom's hot peppers. That right there is Eli's rattlesnake beans, some of them. There's some more. Under there is some more. And because that gets really extremely hot, I just put that over that to just keep the moisture in the ground. Not the ground, in the container. Which is just a box. Just a box, that's all it is. That's not their, that's not their resting place. Let's put it that way. And there's the little mint that I got from Walmart that was supposed to be fresh mint, and instead it was 5 really leggy mint plants in a really teeny tiny container. That's the only one that survived right there. And it's still looking pretty rough, but it does have some new shoots, so I'm hoping it'll live. There's a pepper that needs to be up-potted. More peppers that need to be up-potted. Hopefully I'll get to that today. These are the ones that have already been up-potted. That's the mystery one. I forgot to label the container. That's a Hungarian wax. That right there is a poblano. That over there is a poblano. Those are all poblanos. And I know that because they have P's on them. Whereas these have HWP for Hungarian wax, and that one's cup was not labeled, so I don't know what it is. Some kind of hot pepper. That's all I know, because that's all my mom grew this year was Hungarian, or Anaheim's poblanos and Hungarian wax. And I know this because I'm the one who did it while she was in the hospital after having open heart surgery. There's the last of my potatoes until I plant some more, which is going to happen soon. That is under all that mess, is my compost. Yeah, it's a mess. This right here has worms in it. So when I water these 2 potato or peppers up here, the water goes down there. Same thing with this. This is a vermicompost, and when I water the peppers, then it goes down here. So, and then of course I feed it my, table scraps and stuff. I think that's pretty much it. That is worm castings that I need to add something else to, because that's way too rich and way too wet to put my peppers in. As you can see, I put the peppers in a mix of worm castings and compost and regular potting soil. That's the one rattlesnake bean right there that survived whatever it was that got a hold of the ones that were out here. That one right there was inside, so it survived. It's doing pretty good. That is the mystery, I think it's a zucchini. I'm waiting for all these beautiful flowers to open, but they all look like they're males, so I may end up eating those. I don't see any females. The first 2 were just females and no males to pollinate them, so of course they got these little green weird looking things, and then we ate them and the flowers, and yeah, it went in a stew. It was all good. This is my horseradish plant, what's left of it, and it's not doing too good. This is just what I used to water things with. Just a water bottle with big holes in it. Same with this. This is garlic. All the chives burned up. I accidentally left them up there. They were actually, they were actually in that box right there, and yeah, I forgot about them, and I came back later that day, and they were fried by the hot sun. So, I moved the rest of the garlic back here, and I'm going to make some more, I'm going to plant some more garlic and probably a few weeks. So, because these were actually in that box with the chives, and well, you see how that's going. So, um, that is one of the beefsteak tomatoes that survived. There's another one. I think those are the only two I have that did survive. I have some celery growing. That's the only celery that survived. It was outside. Oh, there's the other beefsteak. That's the big one. That one is actually planted 1 inch away from the bottom of that bucket, and it's still growing, so that's great. Woohoo! 3 beefsteak tomatoes that were supposed to be for my massive mater challenge with cosmic cultivators. Unfortunately, the first round, they didn't survive. Let's just put it that way. So, it won't make the massive mater challenge. I think they're ending that when Shedwars ends. So I doubt I'll get anything from those for this season of Shedwars. I do have another plot down in the community garden. I have a total of 48 square feet. I'm thinking, maybe I can get at least 500 pounds out of that. That's an inside joke. Some of y'all know what that means. I'm not going to make 500 pounds. I've gotten like close to 28 to 30 pounds. So I may make 50 pounds by the end of Shedwars, but not 500. That's a joke. So I just wanted to give everybody an update as to what's going on out here. I still have a lot to do, and I'm in the inland northwest, so it's a time crunch. Luckily for me and my peppers and tomatoes, I grow indoors. I have an indoor garden as well. Unfortunately, every time I try to record in the indoor garden, somebody wants to talk, and I'm not good at editing. I don't know how to edit. So it just ends up a chop-butchy mess. I'm still working on it. Still practicing, but I haven't gotten there yet. This is also a compost pile. I need to water both of these, as you can see. I just watered them like 4 days ago, and it's been so hot, plus my air conditioner's right here, so it puts heat on this. It's got to be watered almost every day. So there are no worms in either of these buckets. I took them out last spring and put them into all the other buckets. So all this compost is new. It's not processed yet, but it's not getting processed because I can't keep it wet enough. I think that's it. Y'all have a great day. Keep growing. It's not over yet, my friends.